have the flashiest players, but they have some of the toughest, no doubt.
He doesn't get the second one. And Clark.
It just shows you how much growth they have ahead of them, because in order to get to the playoffs, they're going to have a good record against the West as well.
With the lead pass, and it's Miller with the jam. Is it to O'Neal. The jump up, and the basket good. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
Well, Indiana's success last season was built around its defensive prowess, and they usually would set the tone at the start of the game. They were one of the best in the league at allowing the fewest first-quarter points.
First one falls for him. Going back to the Pacers once more, you knew they wanted to emphasize defense each game, and Steve, they would always come out and get right in the offensive player's face to start the game.
And they allowed the fewest first-quarter points of any team in the league last year, Kevin.
He passes to O'Neal.
One of the problems for the Pistons last season was they always seemed that was a big part of why they had such a tough year.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Detroit making a switch here. O'Neal, it's in 1:22 left in the first quarter. Wallace misses.
I tell you what, folks, I bet
he's covered by Gill from 13. And the slam dunk by Wallace.
look at that effort.
Pollard after the basket by Detroit. And it's sent back by Wallace. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain the 3. There's the feed to Arroyo. And Jackson off the screen. Second shot opportunity. Nice shot by Wallace. Wallace has got 6.
Well, the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass.
Now guarded by Hubbard. Jackson misses.
It's kind of rare to see him.
Jackson kicks to Miller. Pass to O'Neal. McDice is there. The jump hook, and O'Neal finishes inside. O'Neal's Prince kicks to Hamilton. You know what? Some solid defense there from Jackson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Tinsley pass to Miller. He kicks it to O'Neal. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Antonio McDice.
O'Neal's been putting up the numbers. He's got 8 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
Man, that's a good place to get them. You know, they don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
And he's good. The 3 from Phillips. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Looking to end his cold spell. And the rejection by O'Neal. The line. Here's Wallace. Soft touch. 5 to shoot. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
Well, those chances
against Jackson. And Jackson with the block. And they're able to recover. And that one's good.
They're one of the toughest and most rugged teams to deal with, both mentally and physically.
For the key. Tayshaun Prince with the rebound. Prince has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Clark Baker, you said the Pacers did get in a few games last year where teams steps back and fires. And change shot. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Some really terrific numbers for Wallace. 11 rebounds and also a block shot. He is in complete control of this game.
Yeah, it's just going his way. Everything falling into place.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, they did a good job in the first quarter getting themselves to the line, but here in the second, they've gone away from it.
Well, everything's become perimeter-oriented, Clark, and you really have to be penetrating and looking inside, keeping that defense honest.
And the Pistons making a change here. Wallace is checked in. Wallace hits 2 free throws. Shoots a fader. Tries again. Wallace misses. Here's Phillips. Oh! How did that go in?
Unbelievable shots out there.
And Tinsley kicks to Miller. And there's the pass to O'Neal. Tries it to Miller. And it's sent back by Wallace. Going. And Jermaine O'Neal pulls it down. O'Neal.
That's what I tried to do, man. I knew my limitations.
limitations.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Knocked away. That one a little long.
Tell you what, shooting 20% to start the second half doesn't bode well for how this will play out in this game.
Hit from Wallace. Billups goes in. Hamilton kicks to Wallace. Takes it into the teeth of the... Kicks to O'Neal. Wallace is there. Fades. And a big bounce off the rim, but it's... He dishes it to Wallace. Shot clock at 6. Fades and shoots. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pacers.
And they keep piling up the assists.
O'Neal passes to Tinsley. Launches it. Rebounded by the Pistons. Hamilton's got it. No one near it. Here's Wallace. And it lands. They get one to fall.
Here's a good barometer that indicates who's winning, but not so.
Second shot opportunity. Rebound by Wallace. And the jam by Jermaine O'Neal.
More importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
No, there's no agenda. I mean, the ball's just moving to whoever.
Hamilton left side. Here's Wallace. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point game
At all times.
And the consistency of his jump shot is another thing we should say about it. I mean, it doesn't matter how many defenders are flying at him.
Hamilton rejected by Foster. The second chance effort. Here's Wallace. Persistence by Jones. No good from Hamilton. And the layup is good. O'Neal's got 21. Lets it go from the wing. And Miller with the block. And good on the big man.
Awful. Ever since the second half started, not even been a factor.
And stolen by Wallace. And here we go. Fast break. Wallace has got it. And Chauncey Billups the bucket on the assist to O'Neal. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And he makes the first.
You know, he's had a number of trips to the line, and he's starting to make some of those foul shots now. That could be dangerous.
Second free throw, no good.
His one miss there could...
To McDice to tie it up. And Jermaine O'Neal pulls it down.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right here.
Here's Johnson. Blocked. Knocks it loose. The Pistons trail to take the lead. The Pacers pull it in. 13 points. Wallace left side. Stolen by O'Neal. And here's Miller. Offensive rebound. O'Neal passes to Jones. He dishes it to Miller. Kicks to Johnson. Pass to O'Neal. Knocked away. Stolen by McDice. Hamilton kicks to Billups. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession. Miller outside. Just 4 to shoot. Lets it fly. Fires the 3. And it's Jones. It's on the assist for Miller.
Well, that just adds to what's probably the most